Welcome to Your Creative Chord podcast, where host Jenny Lee Hodgins, author and educator, shares unique insights dedicated to empowering your creative flow and inspired living. Through solo reflections and dialogues with creators and wellness experts, Jenny Lee shares holistic wisdom influenced by her Buddhist practice, alongside poetic insights and practical strategies for living authentically. This podcast helps you overcome challenges and unlock your full creative potential. Welcome back to Your Creative Chord podcast. I'm Jenny Lee Hodgins, your host. To recap, in episode 62, Burnout Uncovered, Real Talk on Struggle and Recovery, we talked about burnout symptoms and the importance of recognizing them early on. I shared my personal ongoing struggle with burnout and how creativity has and does play a pivotal role in my recovery. And whether it's through music or poetry or meditation or nature or other activities, finding ways to nurture authentic creative expression can serve as a powerful tool for healing. Before we get into the recovery tips and insights in this episode, I want to reflect honestly on the emotional challenges we all face collectively as a society. It's completely natural to feel frustrated and discouraged when we face real disappointments, like I did recently with the 2024 election results. You might be feeling the same way. The political news brings its mixed bag of emotions, and these feelings really can contribute to, pile on, and add to burnout. So recognizing and processing our feelings about all of this is really key to our recovery as well. So I just want to acknowledge what's going on in the real world. So while the election results were disappointing for many, they also bring attention to areas in need of our focus and action. These results can serve as a wake-up call, actually, reminding us of the issues that require our further focus, and they can even ignite the desire to contribute to change and improvement even more in our country. It doesn't matter what party you're affiliated with or how you voted, but the Harris campaign centered on themes of joy and moving forward, not going back. And these themes are really valuable in our journey, not just in understanding other people who may see things differently than we do, but also in doubling down on our efforts toward causes that we care about. Another key theme from Harris's campaign is seeing Americans as neighbors to care about, not as divisions based on party affiliations. So we really need to think about others as human beings who care just as much about their values as we care about our own. Leading with empathy and compassion going forward and moving away from divisive, ugly, and hateful messaging can also lighten our own burnout symptoms. In today's episode, we'll cover part 2 of this series, reflecting on burnout and rebuilding creative energy. When burnout strikes, creativity can be one of the most healing tools we have. For burnout recovery, to replenish your creative energy, remarkably, creative activities themselves provide healing. Here are a few ways that you can tap into your creative side, even when things feel really hard. Creating art, whether it's painting, drawing, or any other form of visual art, expressing yourself creatively can help release some of these heavy pent-up emotions. Journaling, writing down your thoughts and feelings can offer a sense of clarity and relief. It's a great way to process what's going on in your head and heart. This is my journal that I created, and you can find more of my designs on Zazzle if you look for Your Creative Chord. But I use journaling every morning. It really helps me release those emotions, process them, find new insights, and it helps me keep focused on my goals. So journaling is a huge strategy for relieving your burnout. Music. Playing an instrument or singing is a very cathartic way to channel your emotions into something beautiful. Even just listening to music can help you connect with your feelings and release stress. Movement is another great strategy. Dance or any kind of physical movement is a wonderful way to reconnect with your body and shake off some of that built up tension. Mindfulness. Creative mindfulness practices like guided imagery or meditation, or in my case, my SGI Buddhist chant, these can help center us and they can reduce our stress and give our minds the space it needs to reset. Another great strategy is nature immersion. Spending time in nature can be a gentle way to ground yourself and replenish your energies holistically. Whether it's a walk in the neighborhood, visiting a park, sitting by the water, gardening, hiking, cycling, or just simply being outside, nature has a powerful way of restoring our energy and calming our minds. All these creative outlets that I just mentioned can guide you toward healing through burnout recovery or to avoid burnout entirely. So I really hope today's episode encourages you to integrate some of these approaches into your own life. Now, let's get to the heart of today's episode. I want to share a poem from my book, Kaleidoscope of the Heart, a poetry and lyrics collection, titled Let Me Breathe Again. This piece speaks to the need for a pause amidst life's chaos. Let me breathe again. Halfway through, middle of the race, spinning my wheels, deep in the game, full steam ahead, but need a reprieve. Doing the dance, but losing my beat. Let me breathe again. Sit in silence, Zen. Grow my soul garden. Find my peace now and then. Life is full, so complex. No more give, it's all take. Pile it on, pushing through, all a rush with no break. Burn my candle at both ends. Watch my smoke as it ascends. Let me breathe again. Sit in silence, Zen. Grow my soul garden. Find my peace now and then. A moment with the man in the moon has my poem singing with my tune. The ocean crashing waves to me washes in the visions that I see. Let me breathe again, sit in silence, Zen. Grow my soul garden, find my peace now and then. Think about this poem. Does it remind you that in the midst of life's busy pace, stillness is where we reconnect with ourselves? It's really essential to prioritize those moments of quiet reflection or total stillness, allowing ourselves to simply be. Next, I want to share my poem called Breathing. It captures the burnout struggle as well as the importance of moving forward step by step, trusting that even our simplest breaths hold meaning. So here's my poem, Breathing. I am opening the gate, that rusty old hinge that's been locked shut tight. I am pushing out the weight that has set heavy and flat in my life, in my heart. I am fighting for the day, turning darkness from the night into blinding, brilliant sun. I am stepping up to the plate. Take my wobbly, shaky walk down this unknown path. Breathing in and out. It's all I can do. Daring fear and doubt. I force myself through. Breathing in and out. It's all I can do till I see myself powerful and true. I am stretching far and wide, beyond the limits that have kept me locked in. I am breaking out of this familiar, stifling place, using faith as my guide. I am changing deep inside, pressing on until I win every dream within my soul. I am letting it all in, like fresh rain rinsing me, purifying what I see. Breathing in and out. It's all I can do. Daring fear and doubt, I force myself through. Breathing in and out. It's all I can do till I see myself powerful and true. This poem reminds us that focusing on our breath is a powerful healing tool. It's so simple, but it works. Can you relate to the idea in my poem, Breathing, that even through our struggle, the act of breathing can transform difficulty into strength? In moments of burnout, it's easy to doubt our own strength, but we inherently have within us an unwavering and unlimited power. By allowing ourselves to breathe and just be, we reconnect with that inner strength. With practice, we learn to trust ourselves and prioritize what truly matters. By sharing my verses in this two-part series, I aim to show you how creative expression helps us recover and restore our creative flow. My words helped me process my challenges and find value in my journey. Pardon this brief interruption. I'm Jenny Lee Hodgins, and I'm excited to share two resources that can truly enhance your life or serve as thoughtful gifts for those you care about. First, Kaleidoscope of the Heart, a collection of poetry and lyrics, is a beautiful, diverse, and therapeutic exploration of the human experience. My verses reflect my inner transformation and serve as a powerful tool to help others tap into their inherent empowerment. With a range of poetic and lyrical styles and themes, from relationships and nature to self-empowerment and resilience, this collection offers hope and strength through the power of authentic expression. Whether you're new to poetry or a long-time reader, its reflective and spiritually optimistic qualities make it a unique source of comfort and insight. One reader shared, quote, "Jenny has gifted us with a comprehensive dive into universal matters of the heart: nature, relationships, loss and grief, hope, and the artist's life. This poetry offers moments of introspection and illumination about our human condition." End quote. Second, if you or someone you know is interested in learning piano, Start Piano: What You Need for Successful Learning is an invaluable guide. This book covers everything from choosing the right keyboard and finding a great teacher to mastering effective practice techniques. It's perfect for new learners and those returning to the piano. Both books make fantastic gifts as well. For holiday shopping or special occasions, buying Kaleidoscope of the Heart in bulk to share with friends and family is an easy way to spread inspiration and joy. Similarly, bulk orders of Start Piano can equip aspiring musicians and educators alike with valuable tools for success. You can discover both books at yourcreativechord.com/books. I am confident they'll bring value and inspiration to you and those you care about. Next, let's experience the benefit and healing power of stillness through the lyrics from my song called Being. These lyrics reflect the power of embracing stillness and accepting ourselves as we are, where we are, shedding light on the peace that comes from simply being who we are. Being. Be still, like the mountain, trusting in your silence. wisdom comes, and inner peace will rise to be your guide. Be calm, like the blue sky, vast beyond the clouds, breathing in your power from the strength inside. Be true, like a river flowing naturally. Thoughts rise, and clarity will emerge from your soul. Be free, like the rainfall spontaneously showers silver drops of life, so everything will grow. Be you, like none other, treasuring yourself, dancing to the rhythmic beat pulsing from your life. Be here in your own voice, sharing from your heart. Sincere authenticity shines your brightest light. Be love, reincarnate, warmly opening wide. Like the morning sun floats high, illuminating earth. Be joy, like good music celebrates the moment, expressing from within each phrase your spiritual rebirth. As we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to join me in a moment of musical meditation. Before we begin, I want to remind you about my inspirational bookmark trio. These bookmarks are designed to help you reset your energy and find your creative flow when you need it the most. Whether you're recovering from burnout like me, or simply seeking inspiration to spark your creativity, these bookmarks offer a quick reminder to pause and reconnect, multiple ideas on ways you can nurture your creativity, and even provide a formula for exploring creativity if you're blocked or just eager to try it out. You can grab your inspirational bookmark trio at yourcreativechord.com/get inspired here. That link is in the show notes. As we close with a musical meditation of a piece that I wrote, allow the music to surround you, helping you to ground yourself and reflect on today's discussion toward burnout recovery. As you listen, allow my music to release any tension and energize your mood. Today's music is from your Creative Chord podcast show. It's the music that I use for both the intro and the outro, and it's called Sun and Bloom. Enjoy. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me today. Did my words and my music today provide you with peace and encouragement? I'd love to hear from you. Please send me your comments, your feedback, any questions through a podcast review or by dropping me an email through our Creative Currents newsletter. As we gently navigate our way back from burnout and rejuvenate our energies for creativity, it's my hope that this two-part episode series on burnout recovery provides you with the support you need. Remember, we're launching our new Creative Flow and Inspired Living with Your Creative Chord Facebook group in January, but you can join right now. And there will be a creativity panel event and my new upcoming creative empowerment coaching program. Join now to be the first to enter once the group opens in January. I'd love to connect with you there, and we'll be diving into more discussions, resources, and support that will fuel our creative journey. The link to join the group is in the show notes, and I'll also be going live in the group every third Monday from 11 a.m. ET on creative tips, creative flow, inspired living, poetic insights, etc. So come and share your experiences, and let's support each other in real time inside the Creative Flow and Inspired Living with Your Creative Chord Facebook group. Again, that link is in the show notes. Love to see you there. Until next time, keep breathing, keep growing, and remember that taking care of yourself fuels your creative energy.
Thank you for listening to Your Creative Chord podcast. If you found inspiration in today's episode, please leave a review and subscribe to the show. Your support helps spread the message of creativity and inspired living. Stay connected with Jenny Lee and a vibrant community of creatives and curious minds. Visit yourcreativechord.com for more resources. Remember, daily life is where your creative flow begins. Embrace the journey.